Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush forests and crystal-clear rivers, there lived a young woman named Elara. Elara was known throughout the village for her striking beauty, but also for her fierce independence and refusal to conform to societal norms. This attitude earned her the reputation of being a shameless daughter, a label given to her by those who disapproved of her unconventional ways. Elara's mother, Martha, was a traditional woman who believed in the customs and expectations of their community. Martha often worried about her daughter's future. She would frequently say, "Elara, you must think about your future. A woman needs a husband to protect and provide for her." But Elara had different dreams. She longed to explore the world beyond their village and to carve out a path of her own. Elara's thirst for knowledge was insatiable. She spent her days learning everything she could from the village healer, an old woman named Bridget, who taught her about herbs, medicine, and the ways of the forest. Elara also devoured books and stories from traveling merchants, learning to read and write, skills that were rare for women in her village. Her ambition was to become a healer and an explorer, much to the dismay of the villagers and her mother. One day, a renowned explorer named Thorn arrived in the village. Thorn was seeking a guide to navigate the dangerous forests to the north, where it was said an ancient treasure lay hidden. Elara saw this as her chance to prove her worth and fulfill her dreams of adventure. Despite her mother's protests and the villagers' scorn, she volunteered to accompany Thorn. Thorn was skeptical at first, but Elara's determination and knowledge of the local terrain convinced him to give her a chance. They set off on their journey, facing numerous challenges along the way. The forest was dense and filled with peril, from wild animals to treacherous paths. Elara's expertise in herbs and healing proved invaluable as they encountered injuries and illnesses. She created poultices to heal wounds, brewed teas to ward off fatigue, and used her knowledge to find food and clean water. As they traveled, Elara and Thorn developed a deep respect and admiration for each other. Thorn was impressed by Elara's bravery, intelligence, and resourcefulness, qualities he had rarely seen in anyone, let alone a woman. Elara, in turn, was inspired by Thorn's experience and wisdom. They shared stories by the campfire at night, Thorn recounting his past adventures in distant lands and Elara sharing her dreams of exploring the world. After weeks of travel, they finally reached the ancient ruins. The ruins were filled with intricate carvings and hidden traps designed to protect the treasure within. Elara's sharp mind and Thorn's experience made them a formidable team. They deciphered ancient symbols, solved puzzles, and carefully navigated through the traps. Eventually, they discovered the treasure chamber, filled with gold, jewels, and ancient artifacts of immense historical value. The sight of the treasure left them in awe. Among the treasures was a map hinting at even more hidden wonders in distant lands. They carefully documented their findings, knowing that these artifacts held significant historical value. The journey back to the village was just as challenging, but their success filled them with a newfound sense of purpose and accomplishment. When they returned to the village, the villagers were stunned. Elara had not only survived the journey but had also brought back proof of her success. The treasure she and Thorn uncovered was shared with the village, enriching everyone and earning her newfound respect. Even the most skeptical villagers couldn't deny her bravery and intelligence. Elara's mother, Martha, was overwhelmed with pride and relief. She realized that her daughter's courage and independence had led to a remarkable achievement. Martha's worry turned to admiration, and she embraced her daughter, acknowledging that Elara had forged her own path and succeeded. Martha learned to see the strength in Elara's shamelessness, a determination to live life on her own terms. With Thorn by her side, Elara continued to explore new horizons. They ventured to distant lands, uncovering lost histories and helping those they encountered along the way. Each journey was a new chapter in their story, filled with discovery and growth. Thorn and Elara became known as a legendary duo, their adventures chronicled in stories that spread far and wide. Back in the village, Elara's legend grew. Young girls and boys looked up to her as a symbol of what could be achieved by challenging conventions and pursuing one's passions. The village itself began to change, slowly but surely, becoming more open to new ideas and ways of life. Elara's story inspired a new generation to follow their dreams and break free from the constraints of tradition. Elara's name became synonymous with heroism and inspiration. She showed that being shameless was not a flaw but a strength, a willingness to defy limitations and create a life of meaning and adventure. Her legacy lived on as a testament to the power of courage and the pursuit of one's dreams. And so, Elara's story was passed down through generations, a timeless tale of bravery, intelligence, and the transformative power of following one's true path. Thanks for watching.